on site. There goes JTS, the foundation guys. Unbelievable job on this first phase of this foundation. We got to still come up 9 foot in this area all the way except for the walkout. So we got 9 foot in the back, all this, the garage, and the garage gets filled with 13 foot of stone. Here's my stone here now. Gonna drop the first load off. We are gonna start, gonna put drainage pipe in this right here, fill this whole thing with stone, get a skid steer, start making a road, get it in here. This has got to come up with grade with some dirt. Probably gonna use gravel because this is just slop and goo. It's melting out. It was frozen, but today is actually 45 degrees. So things are shaping up real well. There's load 1. Let's check out this foundation real quick. Frost is coming out. We got mucky stuff. This grade's got to come up severely. Trees got to come down, but our focus is get this thing filled with stone. Excuse me. And get it so these guys can come back and put their 9 footers on. Pretty sight. Happy to see this thing coming out of the ground right now. And we got to break with the weather just a little bit. Knock on wood. I hate to talk about that, but here's these outside piers. If you don't remember, just go back a couple videos. I showed this on the print, and I'll show it again. But these piers go up and hold the different hold the porch, and we've had this all engineered. This wasn't in here on the original print. These piers were, but all this with number 8 rebar tied in to cantilever everything. We got a shelf here to hold our floor height, so stone will go right from here and right to the top of all our piers inside here. We'll get interior drain pipes. That's what these sleeves are for in the foundation. These piers right here are all caged rebar, a mat all the way to tie in. Normally we just have piers like this, but this is part of that design that we had engineered to hold this house on the hill. Again, all this is going to get filled up to the top of the footings. This is an outside porch that gets filled to the top. 9 foot walls all on these, and this will get compacted all the way up. 13 feet of stone. But look how nice, like a piece of furniture, isn't it? Look at those piers, how crisp everything is. JTS, they do a great job. All right, gonna get some stone in the bottom here before we put that pipe. You guys probably can't even see that far down where I am. Get these banks nice and secure. Frost is coming out. It's raining right now, but we're having fun. Just getting what I can before the pipe gets in. All right, we got the pipe in, pinned securely. Just trying to get past my edge here. Put my seatbelt on. Jimbo giving us an upright. Yeah, baby. This is the way to backfill. No mud. The maximum amount of drainage, hydrostatic pressure, there will be none. Doesn't exist. Here we got load 3. We're gonna dump them right off. Doesn't matter if it goes into the inside because it has to anyways. There's our 90 for the pipe. Let that go right over the wall. Perfection. Perfection. Just going down the narrow road, layer of ice under this water, you know, so it's slippery, but it's not, you know what I mean? You just gotta be careful. So take this stone for Jimbo here, give them where it's gotta be, make this level for now, so the guys can put their walls up. That's as high as we'll go on the outside for stone for now. This down. It's got a bait. Hey, get off the bank. We're gonna get a plan on how I'm gonna get this center all filled all through the house. Obviously, every job we bring the skid steer over the footing, and this we will do the same. But we have a wall because it's so low around the whole house, so we're gonna jump that once we fill it. Turn this up now, she's warmed up. What I'm doing is backing the wall because I'm going to have the driver jump right on the wall. You don't want to dump on a wall unless you have it backed like this. You don't want to dump a full load, you know. You can let it trickle in off the bank like we did. But this will allow me, now this is where I'm going to get my access to get the house. And I'm going to notch out a little bit of dirt up here, and I'll be going up and down that with this skid steer. Whoa, she's a rockin'. I'm on just, you know, I didn't level myself up because it's a quick doobie right now. I'm on the pile, and it is what it is. No rhyme or reason. Going to bend over 2 pieces of rebar, one to the right, one to the left, then the skid steer goes right through. And then, like I said, this will all get compacted up in lifts. You fill it in, then you move it where you got to be and compact. Do one side at a time. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm cutting my notch in this bank right here for my skid steer to go down. I'm going to put my dirt down here, because this is where dirt has got to go. This will be my ramp. It will be steep. It will be nice. what's that, 8 inches of frost. We should be good with that right there. That should give me a decent ramp. Dump right on that ramp and then run it right down. Safety berm and using it as why it's halfway thawed out. Get it over here because this whole thing's got to get dirt. We got to build that dirt up. We're not going nowhere near as what the print showed because now we don't need it because we already have the frost coverage. We're way deep. But get it while we can. Like I said, it's almost 50 degrees today. These piles just thawing out. They still got a little chunky in them. Just bailing all down here. Hanging off the edge though. Gotta love it. And that's load 4. We're good. Good. Load 4. We're gonna dump them in my ramp, let it go over the wall, and bail it in with the skiddy. Like a boss. That's how it's done right there. Quick and efficient. I'll be able to go right in this right now with the skid steer. Got the rosin paper going in. Put the dirt over the foundation or over the paper. That keeps your stone clean. This is huge right now, getting this filled with this material, taking it off the hill from what I put there back down to the existing fill grade, I should say. And it's not that bad of material for us to place, and I can get it flat today and then it will freeze and then we're good. Then they can put lifts on it and everything else. Foundation guys will be happy. They can walk around, set their panels on it, get this thing looking good. Building myself a bench to go down on also. But I'm sitting here on the slope and it is what it is. It feels good. Working. It's a working. We got a break in the weather, man. I was nervous. There's no doubt. Yep, getting cleaned up, getting all this nice dirt that's dry, moist over here. Just keep bailing. Then I walk out on it, bail, getting my solid pipes hanging out right now, and then I will be in good shape. And this hill could even get knocked, in the print it shows this hill getting knocked down, so if we need dirt, I'll take it off from here and notch this thing. I mean, I would like to see it like that anyways, but that's if we need the dirt. We're not contracted to do any type of landscaping, like I said in the beginning, or any kind of sculpture, just rough grade around the house. But I am enjoying sitting on this cliff and getting the material that I threw over back out, for the most part. That's a little wet, but as long as I can get it out of here and see, this is all frost. That's all frost in there. But as long as I can get it, we'll break it up. As long as I get it flat today before it freezes, we're in good shape. And right there's the regular grass line right there, so there's the grass and mulch they have in there. There's a rock. Break that like a so. I do gotta back up because I don't like my tracks the way they are now. Because again, this is icy and I am on the edge. I'm on the edge. Let me put my seatbelt on. And that's how it's done right there, boys and girls. Got my ramp coming in. I'll just keep it at that level, build it up about up a little bit above this wall all the way. Knock these rebars over into the garage, into the house. I mean, everything gets full. And then once this is up, you take the hoe, you put it all around it at the last after that's all full, and you compact it. And you can bring it up in your lifts. Doesn't matter if it's way up here. You just push it where it's got to go first. Compact it, then move it around. Compact it. Goodbye. Put some more resin paper on our pipe going out. Even though that's a solid, I put a stone bed there to relieve all the pressure. Even though our daylight pipe is solid, underneath it, it will still drain if it has to. Just double precaution. We've got our 6 load of stone right here. Getting dropped off. Taking my road out, but it's gotta. We'll build a new one. I need this dirt. Here's the stone. Nice and nice. Don't want to hog into that too much. Get a nice slick on that as much as we can. I've been getting the dirt done in between. I think that was 7 loads. The quarry's closed now. We'll run all day tomorrow. But tomorrow we should have enough stone to do what we got to do. Hopefully. This draw all the way down in. I'm standing right up on the skid steer now, straight up and down. Well, not straight up and down, but you know what I mean. Steep. Skid steer handles it, no problem. KUBOTA. I'm sure they all would do that, but they got tracks, but. Getting up and over. Let's get that first bucket over the wall. Yeah. We got a lot of stone on the outside of this foundation too that spilled over, but that's all part of it. I'll clean that all up to use that to fill the garage at the last minute. This is just to get us to the wall and over. Then I can get a calculation of how many trucks I'll need. It's gonna take quite a bit. There's a big void in that. And typically, if it was just a conventional build, that would take 5 loads. But that we got the frost walls, we got the everything so deep. Light right now, it's about 4:30. Whoa, overfill. Back on site. Got too dark last night. We had snow. I had to put it in 4-wheel drive just to get up this road. Salters just came through so we could get this loaded dump truck. Or a load of stone in the dump truck. Got pipe going in the inside real quick. Got my foam, 2-inch foam, where the walkout is for code, for thermal break insulation. Got my road going in. Gonna start blowing this in. A little firm in here. It was soft and gooey last night. It's a little firmer because of it's frozen. Gonna put this excavator down here in the corner. Gonna keep making my road in, and then I'll use this as a stone box to get all around on the hard spots. Machine doesn't like to move in the cold. We'll exercise it by going back and forth on here before we get going heavy. I got, you know, I can clean out the tracks, but the rollers get all gummed up. 22 degrees out right now, so just gonna warm her up. And I'll catch back with you guys in a little while when I get some progress. I gotta shut this window and get to work. Take these ruts out. Load 2 of the day. Going in so nicely. Got my pipes going in. I buried my pipe coming across that bulkhead where I'm going. Where I'm crossing right now, as you see, it's on the right and the left and under me. It just goes right on them wall ties. You can bridge it and then just pick it up as if it's a little low. But I can't give you guys all my secrets. But you see the pipe there, it's coming out there. And if it's a little low, you just jiggle it up a little, but rather be low than high off the start, you know. But we're gonna keep coming along. You can fill up over these piers if you want and then shovel them off after. I like to leave the stone about 1 inch high, because when I compact it, it's gonna go down perfect. They say, is he that good? Oh, he's that good. So on each last scoop of the truck, I take it and I just put it around my outside of my footing here. Each time, woo, she's a little soft on the edge. Hang on to her. Let's get to it there on the inside of the footing. So the way this is designed is our outside drain pipe will go on top of the footing against the wall, inside one at the bottom of the footing. Cover both bases. So as you see, I'm getting it. There's my road going down in. I'm almost to the corner here. I'll have to move those panels. Put them in that little cubby. The excavator, I was using that as a stone box, and they're filling in against the foam over there to the far left. Working pretty good, but it takes my road out, and then I got to rebuild the road. And you know, right now it's compacted with the machine, so it's stable. When I take it out and refill it in, it takes a couple passes. But I'll probably just keep doing it with the skid steer. To the back far left corner of the house. Yeah, baby, she's coming along. Everything's about 1 inch high, ready for compaction. On the edge with the KUBOTA. Soft, gooey, greasy, icy, you name it. Another 2 feet and I'm off like a cannonball. 1 foot. On the edge. That's some drop. I would have to be 100 foot just to that. Well, 50 foot to the silt fence elevation. To the bottom, you tell me. 300. All right, just grading this out, getting the water to come out like this. Then I'm gonna fill this with stone, because they get a concrete deck sitting on these. We'll probably blow stone in the last foot on this. I got all my pipes ran, stubbed out over there. Then the exteriors will come around through here, tee into that one, and tee on out. The basement looks so pretty, I don't want to go down in there again and rut it up. Going this way, I made this pretty good and stable. Got my pipes going out, that's going to connect into my outside. Then this gets all stone underneath that porch, like I said. And I'll fill right over this. And do the same thing, I'll drive right in, straight. 1 bucket width the whole way. It's gonna work out perfect. It's gonna work out perfect. All right, just dump some stone in my stone box. Just take little bites so I don't knock my road out, just in case I need it. all the pipes are connected. I can reach the rest of this with the hoe, so there's no sense in me driving out with the skid steer, because I don't want to crush that pipe. It's just right enough room to put the skid steer. I figure I could get it with the hoe and be nice. Be able to reach all this, I should. Nice. Get a little closer to the foundation in a minute. Let this machine warm up. She's still cold. It's freezing. The stone's freezing as I'm putting it in. But we're supposed to get some snow next week, and we'll see. We're gonna get warmer days too, and hopefully everything will work out, and it should. I just don't want it to get frozen where I can't compact it, but that shouldn't be an issue. It should be able to, no problem. And this garage got to come up the 13 feet of stone. There's 400 tons just in the garage that we got to get. And we've got to bring that up in lifts. A couple feet each time. And I bought an attachment that arrived today, so you guys will see that very shortly. But I'll catch back with you guys when I lock the door. Nice and nice. Tell you what, guys, it's a lot of work for one guy right there from where it was this morning. Let's get up on top. Look at that. Looking pretty. It's all about efficiency. I mean, I could, you know, normally when it was me and Miko, two guys, whatever, you get I got the same amount of work done that I would have. Would have I saved a little time? I don't know, because you sit there and you bulk BS with people and you have different ideas and things get slowed down. If you're a man on a mission, I think, and you're efficient, you got the right equipment, you can get it done just as quick as two guys. It's a tight spot, you know. Back on Saturday. No more winter hat. It's a little nicer today, 36 degrees or so. Thought I'd just give you an update before I head on out. I didn't film it all today, but check it out. Got the garage all in and compacted. Stone road going in, stone landing, tapered all the dirt going out so water hits the subsoil underneath and drains out right where those trees are. All our pipes are connected, as you saw yesterday. They all are out. Everything is clean and neat. Future date, these trees are all coming down. More stone all in here, stone all the way around, and stone down there. Putting pads and landings and roads for construction, so nobody slips and falls off the hill with a lift. Keep the mud down, keep everything clean, and that will work out. That will be after backfill. After the walls are up, we'll deal with that. But yeah, that keeps everything nice and nice. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this series so far. This coming week, we got 9-foot walls. We got piers coming up that's going to hold the second structure deck. We'll catch you guys on the next one.